circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. 2nd down, looking to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. Credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep here. He hauls it into the 25, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. He's got room to run. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the touchdown, Penn State. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He lets it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Kirk, all these players are aware if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you.
Here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers are bunched together. To throw, it's Sayin. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep again. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with running back. Powering through. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Gibson. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Headed for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Number 5, with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, Ohio State 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he'll be brought down. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He flips it to the back across the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Here we go.
And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Third down coming up.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. On the read. He'll pitch it, and he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Now the offense tries to go with the option here on third down, but this defense does a great job of bringing him down. Off that pitch, defense is flying to the football. Now we got a fourth down situation.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he takes it around the 20. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A huge special teams score. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times when we talk about vision, usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. but returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
Penn State 35, Ohio State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Burns. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. 1st and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end and see what he can do after the catch.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Direct snap. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
4th down coming up.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th punt already today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled.
Down at the 26. Penn State Buckeyes will take over. 1st and 10.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Now here's the toss play. Breaking tackles. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Look out, he's loose.
The 2nd down pass complete to Bradley. Big yardage on the play.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
38, Ohio State 7.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff. It's Freeman. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Here's the second down play. Breaks free. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
To a wide receiver. Gain of 16. First down for the offense.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Penn State, 41. Ohio State, 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Breaks an open space. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Fighting him off. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Brings up third down.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll They'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He fires downfield. A fourth down completion to the running back. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And they're able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Toss play to the outside.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
This is the 6th play on the drive. at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Well, here we go. Finally a bright spot for this defense. They have had a rough game, but showing a lot of fight here by coming up with that block.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Roberts. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And we're going to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.